Good morning and welcome to today's discussion. I'm Sonia.
And I'm Simon. We'll be covering several key business stories that have emerged recently.
Let's start with China's export data. China's exports rose 19.4% in May compared to the same period last year, driven by strong demand for automobiles and technology goods.
That's quite a significant jump. Was this growth expected by economists, or was it a surprise?
The reporting indicates that the 19.4% growth was actually stronger than what economists had anticipated. It also marks an improvement from April's 14.1% year-on-year export growth.
So, what are the key factors behind this surge? You mentioned autos and tech goods.
Yes, shipments of automobiles and technology-related products, including semiconductors and AI-related components, have been robust. This has helped China maintain its export momentum, despite geopolitical tensions such as the Iran war.
That's interesting. How have imports fared during the same period?
Imports actually jumped 27.4% year-on-year in May, which is also a faster pace compared to April's 25.3% expansion.
Such a significant increase in imports suggests strong domestic demand. Do we know what's driving that?
The reporting doesn't go into great detail about the specific drivers of import growth, but it indicates that the overall trend is positive for China's economy.
Okay, got it. Let's move on to our next story.
SpaceX is set for an IPO on June 12th with a projected valuation of $1.75 trillion. The question is whether this valuation will hold up, especially after Friday's market volatility.
Wow, $1.75 trillion is an enormous valuation. What justifies such a high figure?
According to the company's SEC filing, one justification is the potential for new industries to emerge and merge, likely referring to advancements in satellite broadband and related technologies.
That sounds like a forward-looking claim. Are there any concerns about whether this valuation is realistic?
One concern is that valuation expert Aswath Damodaran values SpaceX at around $1.3 trillion, which is significantly lower than the IPO's expected valuation of $1.8 trillion.
That's a significant discrepancy. It suggests there might be differing opinions on SpaceX's true worth.
Exactly. And with the market being volatile, it's uncertain how investors will react to this IPO. Let's shift gears to India's energy sector. Adani Energy Solutions is acquiring IntelliSmart Infrastructure for 3,050 crore rupees.
That's a substantial deal. What are the implications of this acquisition?
The acquisition will make Adani Energy the largest smart metering platform in India, with over 47 million meters. This aligns with India's plan to replace 250 million conventional electricity meters with smart meters.
So, this move is part of a broader initiative to modernize India's power distribution?
Exactly. Smart meters are expected to reduce losses and improve the overall efficiency of the power distribution ecosystem.
That makes sense. How does this acquisition fit into Adani Energy's overall strategy?
The reporting suggests that this deal is a strategic move to bolster Adani Energy's position in the smart metering sector, which is expected to grow significantly. Moving on, there's been a dispute between Apple and the European Union regarding the rollout of Apple's AI-enhanced Siri.
What seems to be the issue here?
Apple had cited the EU's Digital Markets Act as a reason for not releasing the AI-powered Siri in Europe. However, the EU has rejected this claim, stating that Apple is responsible for ensuring its products meet regulatory requirements.
So the EU doesn't believe the Digital Markets Act is preventing Apple from launching Siri AI?
That's right. The EU insists that the law doesn't prevent new product introductions, and it's up to Apple to comply with the regulations.
This suggests a bit of a blame game between Apple and the EU.
Yes, it does. Both sides are pointing fingers at each other. other regarding the delayed rollout. Let's discuss another significant development in the automotive sector. Stellantis is recalling over 1.3 million Jeep SUVs and trucks worldwide due to fire concerns.
That's a massive recall. What's the nature of the fire risk?
The reporting indicates that there's an electrical issue that could potentially spark a fire. Stellantis is urging owners to park their vehicles away from structures or other vehicles until a fix is implemented.
That's a serious safety concern. How many vehicles are affected globally?
The recall covers more than 1.3 million Jeep vehicles worldwide. In Canada alone, over 100,000 vehicles are being recalled.
Okay, so this is a global issue, not just limited to one region.
Correct, and Stellantis is taking steps to address the problem, though the specifics of the fix aren't detailed in the reporting.
All right, let's wrap up today's discussion. We've covered a range of stories from China's export growth to significant developments in the tech and automotive sector.
That's right, it's been a busy week for business news. Thanks for joining us, Simon.
Thank you, Sonia. It's been a pleasure discussing these stories with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with more news and analysis soon.
Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.